close to the state where it was and is now, with the exception of clearing boardwalks, public access, no floating docks, no elevated structure on the hummock, none of these things, and with some additional parking. We don't know how exactly, well, we have an idea of what the master plan will cost, but we don't know what the future may hold in terms of maintenance. And I understand the idea of when it's proposed in phase one, whatever elements are picked, then maintenance will be discussed. But I think we've just gone far afield from what we, or at least what I thought was the original intent to keep Shem Creek as it was. And I think right now what we're flirting with is trying to put 10 pounds in a 5-pound bag. So, and I think approving the master plan at this point, this master plan, and I think Thompson Hutton has done a wonderful job of this, but I think we're going to create an expectation that in the future years we're going to do a lot with Shem Creek that we're not going to be able to afford. It's probably not going to be reasonable, and that the boat traffic will inundate the creek. So I can't vote for the master plan because I think it's too intense, and I think it's unaffordable. So in the future, and I think ultimately down the road we'll find that maintenance costs will dictate that we won't be able to do all these things on Shem Creek anyway. So I'm not in favor of this intense master plan. Mr. Wales.
Mr. Mayor, you was next. I'm in favor of this master plan, but everybody needs to realize it's a plan. Do it paper, that's what I would do. But until we find a funding source, we can't do it. Today what we're doing is approving a plan. It's a roadmap. It's not chiseled in stone. We may have to make some changes, may have to abbreviate some things. It's a wonderful opportunity to tie our waterfront back to our public. And they want what they see. They will. It's just like that drugstore that nobody wants on the corner, but they're all there the first week. Once we get it built, they will come to that. But we have to be careful about the operating cost of it. We all know that.
Joe, I was going to tell you, I hear you loud and clear. I understand everything you're saying. And it does send a message that can be perceived the wrong way. But, you know, I put it in the category of us having to make hard decisions. You have a plan, you come up with a plan, and you say, this is the things we hope to achieve over the coming year. We have to sit down the next year after that, and year after that, and wrangle with what we have available as far as finances, and we have to face the music. Whoever's left up here, that, wait a minute, on September 8th, 2009, you guys said you were going to do this, this, and this. Well, I said I'll approve the master plan. I'm going to do everything I can to get there. That comes down to the individual being able to face the music. But I hear you loud and clear that we don't have a good handle on just how much is it going to cost a year when you start dealing with pilots and maintenance.
Any further time?
Our councilman, Mr. Ward, brought out and made some very good points. The town purchased this property to utilize it for our residents. I think as far as the master plan is concerned, we have identified elements that throughout the process of putting the plan together, getting the feedback from the residents, we have a pretty good idea of what our residents' expectations are. However, the reality of it is that it is a master plan. There is nothing that's guaranteed. The driving force is whether or not there is the revenue, number one, to build and construct it. Number two, the revenue that's going to allow us to operate and maintain the facilities once we construct it. So I don't want to hold up the process. So as far as approving the plan, now, I'm in support of approving it, but at the same time, I know based on a lot of the emails, the comments, and memos that were submitted at various hearings that we held, that there are some of our residents who may feel that because these things are outlined here on the master plan, that it's carved in stone, and that is not the case. It is a plan, and I think we need to emphasize that to our residents. We are going to do our very best to accommodate what their expectations are. But the reality of it is we may not be able to fulfill all of those expectations. The revenue is going to be the driving force. The revenue to build, construct, and then the maintenance and the operations. And once we do build and construct it, that maintenance and operation is going to go on forever. And where's the revenue going to come from for that? So these are all the things that as we move ahead in terms of whether or not we approve this, to move forward, I think we should move forward. It is a plan, and we'll take one chunk, one bite at a time until we get there.
Any other comments? I'd like to make a comment. I think the master plan is something that is, in my opinion, far too optimistic. I think it might lead to expectations that we may not be able to accomplish for years ahead. And whatever you approve, no matter how you may think about it, the expectations that are expressed are going to be there anyway. I would like to see Mr. Woody go back to the board and come back to us with a more manageable master plan, a little bit more conservative master plan, one that has some measure of expected cost of operation here. And I don't feel like I want to approve tonight a plan, and I'm going to vote for a plan that has all of these expectations, as unrealistic as some may be, built into it. But whatever the expectations are, that's what the public's going to make. Any further comments? All right, hearing none, Madam Clerk, would you call the roll?
Faces when they vote.
Master plan elements presented by consultants.
And I second that.
And on that, how many feet of flood dock is that? Again, it doesn't mean it's going to stay, just want to know what it is.
It's about 750 feet.
Floating dock.
Floating dock from the very tip all the way down to the end of the floor.
That's a little bit shorter than the York.
Right there, Jones Creek, all the way to the very end, is a little over 750 feet. Broken up into different parts.
It's a little bit shorter than the York.
I'm not sure how long.
Okay, is that, you state your motion to you? Okay, so we have a motion and a second, it's been restated. Call the roll, please.
Mr. Sessom?
No.
Mr. Collins?
Yes.
Mr. Yarch?
Aye.
Mr. Glasson?
Aye.
Mr. Spencer?
Aye.
Ms. Stokes Marshall?